the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Golden State Warriors. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Roberson. Screen by Ibaka. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. 18 feet out. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Thunder. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now Westbrook after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Ibaka. They grab their own miss. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Now, here's Westbrook, kicks it to Adams, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Sounds good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on the block. Here's Curry. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Ibaka outside. Fires the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Curry with some nice D.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. A fader. Here's Bogut. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. He's off on the first.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
The Thunder shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Throw good, Adams. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Shoots off the step back. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg. You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had 1 road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Now, here's Thompson. Barnes with it. A baseline J, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Back to Green. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Roberson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the teardrop. Curry kicks to Barnes. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
And the first one at the line is good. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Barnes hits them both. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Outside Durant, feeds to Waiters. Shot to stop the run, and the bank shot is good.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
There's a screen. Westbrook passes to Adams. Here's Ibaka. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Here's Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Serge Ibaka.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
They set the pick. Foy dishes to Durant.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
Iguodala, no good. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. Green, the screen, and Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Oklahoma City on D. Down by 12. Here's Barbosa. Iguodala kicks to Spates, shoots over Kanter, and Spates with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Now, here is Foy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Green kicks to Livingston. Down low. No good from Spates.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now here's Westbrook following the shot by Kevin Durant.
That happened.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Again, Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Green shoots. Shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Now here's Waiters. They set the pick. Cantor, the pass to Waiters. Outside Durant. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got his third basket of the night right there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Right now, let's get an update on Klay Thompson. Doris, what's his status?
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
There's a screen by Cantor. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Andre Iguodala. There's Foy with the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Foy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors leading by 4. On defense, the Thunder. 4-point game. And he gets it to go. Speights has got his second basket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Now the dish to Waiters. He kicks to Cantor from 11 feet away. And it's Speights with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Barbosa passes to Livingston. 1:27 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Westbrook. And here's Foy. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here is Barbosa. Right wing. Speights against Cantor. No good from Speights. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Durant in the corner, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Roberson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Warriors leading by 3. On the wing, Green. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. A shot by Curry, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. Great D that time from Green. Here is Livingston. Here's Iguodala. That one wide left. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Now Curry. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Azealia is out there with Bogut, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Thompson. It's a 3-point game. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Bogut. Barnes with it. Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And he's good on the second. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy. And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Passes it to Roberson. Back to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Ibaka. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Curry's shot is off.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here is Ibaka. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Now, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson. Here's Ezeli. Curry outside. Here's Bogut. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That one is off. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can, a rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. There's the pick. Down low. Adams, the pass to Ibaka.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
He throw good, Ibaka. Ibaka hits both of them.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Ezeli, defended by Ibaka. From 11 feet away, can't get it to go. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable Clark 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
That's good. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. They set the pick, and Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Ezeli, and he converts the layup. He has 5.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Waiters with a screen on Curry. Adams in the corner. Pass to Waiters. It's rebounded by Golden State. Ezeli's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Ezeli. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Oklahoma City shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Ibaka outside. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Waiters dishes to Adams. Back to Waiters. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Waiters got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Barnes, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Waiters with a screen on Curry. Westbrook passes to Waiters. Screen by Ibaka. Clock at 6. Waiters on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Stolen by Waiters. Curry against Westbrook. Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Dishes to Adams. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Westbrook. There's the pick. Rebound by Iguodala.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. They get it again. Cantor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. That one is no good. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
That free throw good from Thompson.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Durant's got 9.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now the feed to Iguodala. Thompson outside from 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's Westbrook missing. The Warriors lead it. Green dishes to Livingston. From deep, Iguodala. And the Warriors get it back and finished off by Bogut.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Green against Ibaka. Screen by Bogut. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Left side, Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here is Livingston, defended by Ibaka. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Here's Green. Shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's Westbrook. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Foy, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Good on both. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. The drive by Green. Here's Bogut. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Kanter. Durant against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kanter. Here's Ibaka. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Warriors leading by 10. Green, the screen. Iguodala, right side. A 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 9 points for Iguodala. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Here is Livingston after Enes Kanter's basket. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. The Thunder pull it in. Kanter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Westbrook kicks to Durant. There's a screen by Kanter. For 3, Westbrook. The shot no good. And so we wrap up the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joining in by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Warriors leading by 14.
Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at center.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up. You can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Warriors took apart the West last season. They went 42-10 against the rest of the conference. The games between them and second place in the West were the same as the games between second place and 8th in the West.
And the Warriors didn't just pick on the little guys. I mean, they had big wins over the top teams in the West. Against the rest of the playoff teams, the Warriors were a whopping 20-5.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. The drive by Green. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Curry. Another miss by Curry.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Adams, the pass to Durant. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. It's good from long range. Ibaka's got 11 points.
And with Durant, his competitive spirit really comes out in crunch time. He demands the ball when the game's on the line. And more often than not, he gets it and delivers.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Stephen Curry. Ibaka outside. Jacks up a 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry against Ibaka. Curry dishes to Bogut, and that one's good. Bogut's got his third basket of the night.
And guys, talking about Durant, he may not wear it on his sleeve, but he's really upped his energy and emotion on the defensive end. I mean, he's seen that defense wins championships, and that's the only thing on his mind right now.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 14 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
And the Thunder making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Curry against Westbrook. 9 feet out. The open shot. Durant. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Warriors leading by 4. The screen from Thompson. Right side Curry. Iguodala wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 12 points for Andre Iguodala.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Oklahoma City on D. They trail by 7.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Westbrook against Curry. Shot on the wing. Here's Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Out left to the wing. Curry kicks to Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, you know, they went 25-27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
He hits the second from the line. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. 12 points and 2 rebounds. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Barnes passes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 12.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
And he gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry attacking. Good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now here's Durant. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Iguodala. 13 points in the game.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
So here's Westbrook. Back to Kanter. Unloads from 9. Goes back up. Green with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Thunder trailing by 9. There's a screen by Kanter. Barnes against Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. Here's Kanter, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
From deep, Iguodala can't get it to go. Nice D from Durant.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry against Durant. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And 11 points for Steph Curry. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Enes Kanter. Well, Greg, on the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
He hits both from the stripe. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Durant, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Waiters grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And here's Foy. He dishes it to Robertson. There's a screen by Kanter. Durant just inside the line. And Again, the shot no good, a bit short.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Cantor kicks to Roberson. Durant against Iguodala. Baseline try. The shot is off. Warriors leading by 9. Kicks it to Barnes. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Barnes is playing well. 16 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. And he makes both free throws.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
So it's the Warriors now, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Clock at 6. Green, the screen. Here's Livingston. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Now, here is Foy. He has 6. Livingston dishes to Green. And Durant sends it back. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. Roberson the pass to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this. I realize.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
That one misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Nice shot by Bogut. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Curry. Goes up the baseline, and Westbrook pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 12. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Durant. A stupendous finish in traffic. Durant's got 29 in the game.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 3. Barnes can't get it to go. They're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Right side, Westbrook feeds it to Durant. Offensive rebound. Adams off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Screen by Bogut. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he's able to get it back. Curry's shot is good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Westbrook against Curry. Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. Now Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. A dish now to Roberson. He kicks it to Durant. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Inside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 12 points for Andrew Bogut.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 19 points.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Golden State. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Curry kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. Screen by Bogut. Thompson is double. Passes it to Curry. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Left side, Westbrook. Green with the block. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Open shot, Ibaka gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. And so it's Golden State with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Screen by Bogut. Green kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. Green dishes to Bogut. Back to Green. The drive by Iguodala. Cannot hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Curry against Westbrook. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Dishes it to Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State. It's been a strong night for Thompson. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
It's Durant with the drive, and that is good. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Now, here's Curry. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead. We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He's got 16 rebounds and 12 points. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 16. Durant the pass to Westbrook. No luck. Nice D from Bogut.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Now here's Thompson. And it's Bogut atop the key. Thompson with it. Westbrook picks him up. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 15 points for Steph Curry. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Waiters. The pass to Westbrook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. And here's Green outside, and that one's good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
There's a screen. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
And he can't hit the second.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Thunder trailing by 18. Left side, Westbrook. Ibaka outside. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Great, getting back to Waiters. There's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Unloads from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson with it. Outside Curry. And there's the feed to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Green, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Iguodala. Boom, he jams it straight down.
threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making the shot. With the fadeaway. No good from Bogut.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Right side, Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Iguodala. He feeds it to Bogut. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 14. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. Westbrook gets to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 35 points for Kevin Durant. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Thompson for 3. He gets hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Durant. Back to Westbrook. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Andre Iguodala. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Thompson misses.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play. God's going to help you, you help him. You know, we care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry, and I think that's a big factor. And you know, we're just relentless on defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports